Hi, I'm David Lee, and welcome to my kitchen and once again to Culinary Capers here at Shell Point. I want to do some shows using some of the gadgets that I've collected over the years, and people say to me, well, how do you create some quick and easy things? So I thought I want to show you some recipes that are really quick and easy and stuff that I like to do. So today we're going to talk about potato gratin, and how to do it just in a single serving. So it's a very simple dish, and it really only takes one potato, because we're going to do it for one serving or two. And by the way, I like to buy my potatoes, the small ones, up at Fresh Market, only because you can buy them one at a time. I don't want to buy 3 pounds. The other main ingredients are Gruyere cheese, or Swiss cheese, as we'd say in Illinois. And if you have it, if you want to taste it, this is Reggio Parmesan, the really good stuff, not the stuff that comes in the green can. That's just for the topping if you have it. Then we just need some cream, heavy cream, and I'm using black pepper because I have it and it has a little different taste, little flavor to it, but regular pepper would work just fine. And then you need just a cup to put it in and bake it in. If you're lucky enough to have a wonderful neighbor, Michelle McCarthy, who will loan you some colorful little dishes that are the right size, we're going to use those today. So first thing you want to do, which I've already done, is spray some cooking spray in our cups. So we're going to put those down here. And then we're going to take our potato and peel it. Okay, we have our potato peeled. Now for my secret weapon, and I know most of you don't have one of these in your house, and I hope that I'll encourage you to think about going and getting a mandolin. This is not the instrument that you play, but a kitchen mandolin. It does lots of different cuts, and I'll talk about that at the end of the show. And they're really reasonably priced and just a lot of fun to have around. So I have it set so I can make really thin cuts. And the secret to what I'm doing here is that it bakes so much quicker and easier because you can't really get it this thin with a knife. And I hope you'll consider buying a mandolin yourself, and after you see some of the things I'm doing with them. But I just want to caution you, get one with a guard. See these nice, fine, thin slices? It's going to make it so much easier for our little gratin to cook. I've actually had this for about 25 years, and they last forever. So I'm not going to go any further down than that. So now we'll set them in out of the way. So we have our nice potatoes here. And believe it or not, this is going to end up being enough for 2 of these nice small potato gratins for dinner tonight. Now, you heard me talk about this before. I love having a microplane, which is just a fine grater, really fine. Now we're going to take our Gruyere cheese and put a layer. I'm going to say you need about 1 ounce of cheese to do these two, but I just put a nice little layer in this. We're layering this. So this is just a quick and easy way to make one for dinner tonight. Now then, I'll pour in a little cream. Some pepper. And then we'll do it all again. Okay. Then some more cheese. And I suppose you could use any cheese that you happen to like. This is just the go-to Swiss cheese that most restaurants use. And then a third layer. And a little more cream. I sometimes get carried away with the cream. It doesn't take as much as you think. I'd say about 3 ounces or 4 in each one of them. A little more black pepper. And if I didn't have the Reggio Parmesan, I'd put a little bit more of the Swiss cheese on it. But once you get used to using this, it's just got a delightful nutty flavor it adds to anything. And while it seems expensive, when you use the microplane, it really goes a long, long way. So, there you have it, a quick little way to make for an evening's dinner. Now we're going to pop it in the oven. So here we go, a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes until it's nice and crusty on top. And as I pull one in, I can take one out that we just finished. And that's how it looks when it's done. Okay, there's our finished product. And the nice thing about this is it's just quick and easy, and if I'm having leftovers, it adds something fresh to it. Plus, when I serve it for people, you can take this out of the oven and cover it for 20-30 minutes. So usually when my guests arrive, I pop it in the oven and then just take it out when hors d'oeuvres and cover it. And then when we get ready to plate, we're ready to go. So there. And another gadget that I don't like to live without in my house is my mitt, so I don't burn myself. I don't know about you, but I cut and burn easily anymore. So to me, there's 2 ways I would serve this. If it's just Margie and me tonight, I might just put it here and I might just spoon out of it. But the other thing I like to do is, I'll set this one aside. And so I go around it and kind of scoop under it a little bit to loosen it from the whole thing. Then I like to, on the plate. Then what I like to do for presentation purposes is to flip it back over. So you have a nice little potato gratin on your plate. I have leftovers for tonight, and one of these times I'll make my little sauce for you. This is creme fraiche and stone ground mustard and my homemade mustard with some lemon sauce. So let me just show you what I want to do here. Put a little bit of that on our plate. Some nice chicken breast to put on here. And I microwave some of my leftover asparagus. A nice little leftover dinner to make Margie a nice little meal. Let me talk to you a bit about the mandolin again. And I just have partnered now with our wonderful little kitchen shop up at the outlets, the Kitchen Connection. And I hope you'll consider getting a mandolin. They happen to have a whole variety of them, from $17 on up as much as you want to pay. I just brought this one to show you, because you can make juliennes, you can make curly fry, you can do lots of different things with the mandolin. And so that's a nice little gadget that I use all the time here in my kitchen. So, and then I just brought their microplaner for you to take a look at. Oop, microplane. And then they also sell a really nice heat glove, just like the one I use here in the kitchen. And the other thing which I just bought, I'm going to start to use myself, is a glove so I don't cut myself so often. So that's a new toy that I'm going to get myself from this. So if you stop in the Kitchen Connection, go down the aisles and look for me, because I ended up having to buy a couple other toys while I was there. A nice little new measuring cup and a saver for my onion. This will keep a cut onion fresh for up to a week. It's a nice little deal. So there you have it, my mandolin show, and I hope you'll consider doing it and enjoy your dinner. Bye for now.